WordPress is too complicated for beginners. That's what everyone told me when I started. 10 years and over 100 client websites later, I've discovered that's completely false. The truth is, anyone can build a professional WordPress site in under a day. Stay with me because for the next few minutes, I'll share the exact step-by-step system I've refined over years of building websites for small business clients. You'll discover how to get hosting for as little as $3 per month, choose the perfect domain name, install WordPress with one click, and customize your site using drag and drop tools that make the whole process surprisingly easy. The biggest mistake beginners make is not understanding the difference between WordPress.org and WordPress.com. One gives you full control, the other locks you into expensive plans. I'll show you how to avoid that trap and set up your site the right way from day one. So let's get started. But before we do, if you're new to my channel, subscribe for more WordPress tips like this one. So you might be thinking hosting is expensive or complicated, but that's not the case anymore. Hosting is just a space where your website lives online, and it doesn't have to cost a fortune. The problem is that most beginners overpay or pick the wrong provider, wasting money and time. Here's the reality. You can get started for as little as $3 a month with Hostinger. Research shows that 78% of small businesses overspend on hosting in their first year. That's because they don't realize that longer plans offer better discounts. For example, Hostinger's 24-month plan locks in the lowest rates, but you don't have to commit long-term if you're not ready. Their premium plan includes a free domain, an email, and an SSL certificate, which is pretty much everything that you need to launch your website. One of Hostinger's biggest advantages is scalability. You can host up to 100 websites on a single plan, which is ideal if you're building multiple sites. Their business plan is even better for performance with faster loading speeds thanks to a built-in content delivery network. Now, if you're worried about commitment, they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. The key is choosing the right plan for your needs. If you're on a tight budget, the premium plan works fine. But if you expect traffic to grow, the business plan handles more visitors and includes AI tools. Use the code on your screen at checkout for an extra discount. Now, what if I told you that your domain name could make or break your business? Your domain is more than just a web address. It's how customers find you, remember you, and decide whether to trust you. Many business owners make the mistake of choosing the wrong domains that are too long, confusing, or forgettable. A bad domain can cost you traffic, credibility, and even sales. The .com extension is still the gold standard for credibility. Research shows that 90% of consumers trust .com domains more than other extensions. People are most used to .com, and it's the most commonly used. If your business is serious about building trust, a .com domain is non-negotiable. Alternatives like .net or .biz might be cheaper, but they don't carry the same weight. Customers are more likely to type .com by default, so if you don't own it, you could be losing traffic to competitors. Keep your domain short, simple, and aligned with your brand. A good rule of thumb is to aim for 15 characters or fewer and to avoid numbers, hyphens, or anything that makes it harder to remember or spell. For example, bestshoes.com is better than best-shoes-4u.net. The easier it is to recall, the more direct traffic you'll get. If your business name is long, consider abbreviating it or using a keyword that describes what you do. Finding the perfect domain takes strategy. Start by brainstorming keywords related to your business. Use tools like Namecheap or Google Domains to check availability. If your ideal .com is taken, try slight variations like adding the word get or the word .dot at the beginning. Some registrars offer bulk searches so you can test multiple ideas at once. Don't settle for a mediocre domain just because it's available. This is your online identity, and it's worth investing time to get it right. Premium domains can be expensive, but they're often worth it if they match your brand exactly. For example, a one-word.com like loans.com is going to be astronomically expensive, but a domain like quickloans.com, or if you add a third word to it, then it's going to be a lot more affordable. If you're on a budget, look for expired domains or auctions where prices are lower. Some hosting providers like Hostinger even throw in a free domain for the first year when you sign up for their premium plans. Most beginners don't realize that there are two completely different versions of WordPress. One gives you total freedom, while the other one could end up costing you thousands in the long run. The critical difference comes down to WordPress.org versus WordPress.com, and choosing wrong could limit your website's potential from day one. WordPress.org is free open source software that you install on your own hosting. This is the version that gives you complete control over every aspect of your site. You can install any theme or plugin, customize the code, and move your site to any host that you want. With WordPress.org, you truly own your website, and the software itself doesn't cost anything. You just pay for hosting, which we've already shown can be as little as $3 per month. On the other hand, WordPress.com is a hosted service run by Automatic, which is the company founded by WordPress co-creator Matt Mullenweg. While it offers a free plan, the restrictions quickly become really frustrating. You can't install most plugins, you're limited in themes, and your site will show WordPress.com ads unless you pay to remove them. The business plan costs $40 per month if paid monthly. That's nearly $500 per year just to get features that come standard with WordPress.org. Research shows that 65% of businesses that start on WordPress.com eventually migrate to WordPress.org. The reason is that they hit the limitations that they didn't anticipate or they didn't even know about. Maybe they want to install a specific e-commerce plugin or customize their site beyond what WordPress.com allows. Now, migration is possible, but it's a lot of extra work, and you could avoid that by starting with WordPress.org from the beginning. The cost difference becomes even clearer when you look long term. With WordPress.org, you might pay $3 per month for hosting plus $15 a year for a domain. That's about $50 for your first year. WordPress.com's business plan will cost you $480 for the same period. After 5 years, that's $250 versus $2,400, which is nearly 10 times more expensive for fewer features. Ownership matters too. With WordPress.org, you control all your content and you can move it at any time. WordPress.com owns the platform and can change terms or pricing whenever they want. And there have been cases where WordPress.com suddenly changed plans or removed features, leaving users scrambling to adjust. The free WordPress.com plan might seem tempting, but it's extremely limited. You can't use custom themes, install plugins, or even remove WordPress branding. The premium plan at $4 per month still blocks many essential features. You'll need the $40 per month business plan just to get access to plugins, something that comes standard with WordPress.org. You don't need any design experience to build a professional WordPress website. Themes and plugins handle the heavy lifting, giving you polished designs and powerful features without touching code. The challenge comes from having too many options with over 59,000 plugins in the WordPress repository alone. That's a problem because beginners often freeze up worrying about making the wrong choice. Well, the good news is that Astra solves this problem as a free theme used by over 1 million websites. It's praised in tutorials as a really great theme and likely the most popular free theme available. Astra really does provide the clean foundation that you need. Websites using Astra load 50% faster than average than WordPress sites, which matter because slow sites lose visitors. That gives you holistic structure and it gives you an amazing visual theme that can help you with customizations as well. Plugins take this further by adding functionality without complexity. The Starter Templates plugin is particularly valuable for beginners, offering hundreds of pre-designed layouts. Tutorials recommend this approach because starting with a template saves time and the website will look more professional. Instead of staring at a blank page, wondering where to begin, you pick a design that fits your business and customization from there. The Starter Templates plugin works with page builders like Elementor, creating a powerful combination for non-designers. You select the template, then tweak it using simple drag and drop tools, and this method proves particularly helpful for sections like headers, footers, and product pages where professional layouts really make the biggest difference. The plugin includes options for different industries, so whether you're creating a portfolio, a store, or a service site, you're going to find relevant designs for your niche. Astra's popularity comes from its flexibility beyond just the looks. The theme integrates with essential plugins for e-commerce, forms, and SEO. Other themes might load unnecessary code that slows performance, but Astra strips this down to its essentials. When testing different themes, you'll notice Astra's admin panel also stays clean, unintimidating compared to bloated alternatives promising 1,000 different design options. Beginners really benefit most from pre-designed templates because they follow proven patterns. The Starter Templates plugin bases its layouts on what actually converts visitors rather than just on what looks pretty. Built-in spacing, font pairing, and color schemes adhere to the best design practices and principles that most business owners wouldn't know to implement. Starting here means you skip months of trial and error tweaking layouts manually. Now, let's look at how drag and drop editors take this convenience even further. Elementor changes everything about how you build WordPress websites. Instead of struggling with code or complicated settings, you can design your site by dragging and dropping elements exactly where you want them. This visual editor makes website creation accessible to anyone with over 8 million websites already using it to simplify their design process. The interface works like a simple document editor. Click any element to change text, adjust images, or modify layouts instantly. Now, when you open Elementor, you're going to see your page on one side and editing options on the other. Click any text section and type directly to update content. Do you need to add a button? Then just go ahead and drag it from the Elements menu and drop it where you want. The left panel lets you customize everything from colors to spacing without touching CSS. This approach saves hours compared to traditional coding methods, especially when creating complex page layouts. You can build entire sections by combining text blocks, images, and buttons in minutes. Headers and footers become really simple to customize through Elementor's theme builder. Instead of being stuck with your theme's default design, you can create custom headers with your logo, navigation, and contact information exactly how you want them. The same goes for footers. Add social media links, copyright text, or newsletters in forms with a few clicks. These elements stay consistent across your site while giving you complete control over their appearance. Elementor's template library speeds up the design process significantly. Choose from hundreds of professionally designed page layouts that you can import with one click. These templates cover everything from home pages to contact forms, and they're all customizable to match your brand. Starting with a template means you're working with proven layouts that convert visitors rather than guessing what works. Swap out placeholder images, adjust colors to match your branding, and update the text to fit your business. The structure is already optimized for you. The real power comes from Elementor's widget system. If you need a testimonial section, just drag in the testimonials widget. If you want to showcase some pricing plans, go ahead and use the pricing table widget. These pre-built elements handle all the complex coding behind the scenes while giving you simple controls to customize their appearance. You can even save your own custom designs as templates to reuse across your site, ensuring consistency while saving time on future pages. Mobile responsiveness is built right into Elementor's editor. Switch between desktop, tablet, and mobile views to see how your design adapts to different screen sizes. You can make specific adjustments for mobile devices like stacking columns differently or increasing font sizes for better readability. This eliminates the frustration of creating a beautiful desktop design that breaks on phones. You can actually preview and tweak every version side by side. Advanced features like dynamic content and theme styling take Elementor beyond basic page building. You can connect your design to custom fields, WooCommerce products, or other dynamic data sources without writing any line of code. The global settings let you define colors, fonts, and other styling elements once and then apply them consistently across your entire site. This maintains professional design standards while giving you flexibility where you need it. Most of your website visitors are going to view your website on their phones, so over half of all the web traffic comes from mobile devices. So if your site doesn't work well on smaller screens, you're essentially turning away potential customers before they even see what you offer. The problem is that many websites look great on desktop but become frustrating to use on mobile with tiny text, misplaced elements, and navigation that requires constant zooming and scrolling. Elementor solves this by letting you preview and adjust your mobile layout separately from the desktop version. When editing a page, you can switch between desktop, tablet, and mobile views to see exactly how your content appears on each device. More importantly, you can make specific changes that only apply to mobile, like stacking columns vertically instead of side by side, increasing font sizes, or hiding certain elements that don't translate well to small screens. This level of control means you're not stuck with a one-size-fits-all design. Now, research shows that 85% of visitors will leave if a site is not mobile friendly. That's nearly 9 out of 10 potential customers gone because poor mobile optimization. The issues that drive people away include slow loading times, content that doesn't fit the screen, and buttons that are too small to tap accurately. These problems create friction that most visitors won't tolerate when they can easily find another site that works better on their device. So testing your site on actual devices before launching is absolutely crucial. While Elementor's preview mode helps, you should also check your site on different phones and tablets. Look for text that's too small to read without zooming, buttons that are hard to tap, or images that load slowly on mobile data. Pay attention to how navigation works as well. Drop-down menus that work fine on desktop can be problematic on touchscreens. The goal is to make every action from reading content to making a purchase as effortless as possible on mobile as it is on desktop. Mobile optimization affects more than just user experience. It impacts your search rankings too. Google prioritizes mobile-friendly sites in search results, meaning that poor mobile optimization could make your site harder to find. The good news is that tools like Elementor make mobile optimization straightforward. You don't need to create a separate mobile site or learn complex coding. You can just adjust your existing design to work perfectly across all devices. Your website might look great, but if it's missing key pages, you're losing potential customers. Certain pages are absolutely essential for any business website, yet many beginners focus so much on design that they forget about these critical content elements. The truth is, no matter how beautiful your site looks, without the right pages guiding visitors, they won't know how to become customers. Every business website needs three foundational pages: a clear homepage, an informative about page, and an accessible contact page. Your homepage acts as the front door to your business. It should immediately communicate what you do and who you serve. The About page builds trust by sharing your story and expertise, and the Contact page makes it easy for potential customers to reach you. Research shows that websites with clear contact information get 30% more inquiries, proving how crucial this page is for converting visitors, so you definitely want to have that. Beyond these basics, you need a dedicated services page or products page that clearly explains what you offer. This page should answer all the questions a potential customer might have, including pricing, features, and benefits. Pair this with a testimonials page and showcasing real feedback from satisfied clients, and you're golden. Social proof builds credibility and helps overcome objections before they even contact you. These pages work together to guide visitors through the decision-making process, from first discovering your business to finally reaching out. Adding new pages in WordPress is absolutely straightforward and super easy. Navigate to your dashboard, click New, then select Page. Name your page appropriately, publish it, and edit it using Elementor for complete customization. Don't forget to add each new page to your navigation menu so visitors can easily find them if it's a popular page on your site. This process takes minutes but makes a huge difference in how effectively your website is at generating leads and sales. The homepage deserves special attention because it's often the first impression visitors have of your business. It should clearly state who you help and how you solve their problems. Include a strong headline, a brief introduction, and clear call to action directing visitors to learn more or contact you. Avoid clutter focus on guiding visitors toward the next step rather than overwhelming them with information. Your About page should go beyond just listing credentials. It should share your story in a way that connects emotionally with potential customers. It should explain why you started your business and what makes you different from your competitors. Include professional photos of yourself or your team to add a personal touch, and people buy from those they know, like, and trust. So this page plays a crucial role in building relationships. The contact page should offer multiple ways to reach you. Phone, email, and contact form are a minimum. Consider adding a map if you have a physical location. Make sure that all information is current and test the contact form regularly to ensure that submissions come through properly without any problems. Websites that make contact the business difficult lose countless opportunities every day. If you'd rather have professionals handle your website, my team at WordPressSupport.com actually builds complete WordPress sites so you can focus on your business and focus on what you do best. We manage the hosting, the design, and optimization, letting you concentrate on what actually matters. Think about the website you always dreamed about. Now you're one step closer. Remember, even the best built site fails if it doesn't build trust. Watch my video, 5 Mistakes Killing Your Website's Trustworthiness, to avoid common pitfalls. With WordPress powering over 40% of websites, you're in good company. Hit subscribe for more tips and drop your questions below in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.